Buckle up. Let's talk about it.
Oh, he finally
Yeah, we are live.
The link finally stops getting deleted, and my man finally pulls up.
Who deleted your link? Your link is still there.
I don't have access to your page, so whoever was deleting the link, and I got screenshots to prove it. But we not gonna get into that because I don't really care about that. You pulled up, so let's talk. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so what are we talking about? So you start.
So in your hold on, Eb, do me a favor. Go ahead and hop off and just do what you need to do. So your original video, to whereby you said, "Oh, the women needed him to come and save them, and I see why they're lesbian." No. Let's be very clear. I was told by multiple Black women that you were making videos disrespecting Black women. So what I did is I pulled up to the live to see what was going on. And then all of a sudden it disappears, and you, with absolutely no proof, accuse me of flagging your live. And if I flagged your live, why would I be here right now?
I think you're missing something.
Trying to have a conversation with you.
I think you're missing something as part of this. Let me go ahead and get. I've taken a screenshot already showing that the live was flagged down. I also took a screenshot. I'm gonna say it again. I took a screenshot showing that the lives were flagged down. Not just the lives, but the videos. They were flagged down. That was the screenshot proof. What more could you possibly need?
That's not screenshot proof. Screenshot proof is you subpoenaing TikTok for the actual information of who actually flagged it. That's not screenshot proof, because anybody can report your video. Anybody can. I've been on live multiple times. I'll give you a perfect example. My live got flagged for controversial content. You want to know why? Because I had a Nerf present in my video.
You had a what now?
A Nerf. You know what a Nerf blaster is?
Yeah.
It's a replica of a real firearm toy. And it got flagged by TikTok for controversial content. So again, you erroneously accused me of flagging something that I didn't flag. But again, that's water under the bridge. You're here right now. I'm here right now. Let's talk about it.
All right. So, and the topic was, just to go back to your point, is because of my video that I was talking about Black women, and you thought I was talking shit about Black women, right?
Okay, so let's address the false accusations. You called 2 Black women pedos. What's your proof?
My proof is in the videos that they make. How much more proof do you need?
Elaborate.
Okay. What would be the beneficiary, or rather beneficial, for any woman to twerk on the video that she has her child on at the same time? I'll wait.
What would be the beneficiary? You know, the beneficiary is a person. Do you mean?
No, I said that. I said that already. I corrected myself. I said, what would be beneficial for any woman to be twerking on a video and have the same account that where she's twerking on, have a child or any children of any manner on that account? Go.
At best, the benefit, that's not for me or you to evaluate. At best, it's poor parenting. At best is the argument that you can make. But to say that that is evidence enough to call them a pedo, not hearing it.
That's exactly what a pedophile would do. Why would you subject a child to your sexual nature?
You know, twerking is actually a cultural dance.
Woo! How many times have I heard this? Okay, so if it's cultural, can you show me the proof of Africans doing that back then? I'll wait.
Yeah, because Google is free.
Yeah, Google is free, and I've looked it up. Google is free. You're right. Google is free. I looked it up. It ain't there. Sorry.
It is there.
It's not there.
So
it might work. That might work with somebody else. It's just not working with me.
No, it is there. It is there. And the reality is that, thank you, it is there. And the reality is that you're not telling the truth right now. You're indicting the character of a Black woman on that app as a pedo, right? Because she's twerking in front of her child. That would stand up in no court of law ever.
Oh, it would not stand up in the court of law, but
no.
What? No, 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 no. Let's go ahead and address that. Now, why would you subject a child to your sexuality by twerking your ass in front of said child? Let's go ahead and talk about that. And why won't you talk a conversation about it?
That is deflection.
Okay. No, that ain't deflection. That is literally the question. Why is that a thing?
Between the two women, hold on.
Why is that a thing? That's all you got to say.
Between the two women, which one did that?
Between the two women, I'm talking about the women that were before that.
No. What? You called two women pedos. That's what we're talking about. Don't deflect to all women. It's not a general conversation. This is a very specific conversation.
And I am a specific type of dude, and that's exactly what I've said. I've said specifically, you are a pedophile advocate, which then links you within the category of being someone that is a pedophile. If I go and rob, no, shut it up.
No.
If I go, if I see somebody robbing a bank, and if I join them robbing that bank, would they not arrest me for a crime?
Can't answer the question.
No, I asked a direct analogy, and it is direct. I asked you specifically. If I saw somebody robbing a bank, and if I joined them in robbing that bank, would they not arrest me for that crime?
Robbing a bank, right?
Would they not arrest me?
You saw somebody robbing a bank. This is your scenario.
No, I'm asking a question.
You saw somebody robbing a bank, right?
It's an analogy.
You decided to engage and assist them in robbing that bank. You thereby become responsible for your actions. Now, in context of this situation, you taking a general sentiment and putting that off on these two black women. Which one of those two black women did what you're talking about?
They advocated for it. We can't just sit there and just take that line down.
Did it though?
I asked specifically.
So you don't have.
I'm gonna say this again. I asked specifically if a guy was.
So let's be clear. Neither one of them were twerking in front of their children. Let's be clear about that.
Let me ask you.
Just so that we have a full contextual understanding of this entire conversation, both Forever Fly or Layla, because those were the two, right? Forever Fly and Layla, right?
You ignored what I said, and you want me to answer something else. What the fuck's wrong with you?
No. We're talking about a very specific conversation. You asked the question, what woman is going to twerk in front of her children, right? Subjecting them to her sexuality. To whereby you said, I'm talking about women in general. I'm talking about the two women that you call pedos, and you use that as an example. And I asked you, which one of those two women did that, and you cannot give me a response.
Because if I provide you with evidence, with the screenshot, how am I supposed to give you said screenshot?
You didn't answer my question. You gave me a general argument to a specific situation.
I asked you directly. If I showed you, I would have the evidence to show you, motherfucker.
Then why'd you call him a pedo then?
Lord have mercy. I think black folks are retarded.
I asked you a direct question. You responded with an example that's not indicative of the two black women that you accused of being pedos.
You refuse to understand what the fuck I'm even talking about. And it seems like it's going over your head. You don't even give a shit. You just keep on repeating the same shit, acting like this is something that you're saying.
Let's recap. I asked you, which one of those two black women that you called a pedo twerked in front of their children? No.
I told you, if you're an advocate of this activity, you are therefore by all means a pedophile.
Hold on, give me a second. I asked you why you called them pedos. You said, what black woman is going to be twerking in front of her children? Whereby I said, at best, that's poor parenting. And not stand up in a court of law. However, which one of those two black women was twerking in front of their children? To whereby you cannot give me a response. To whereby you rebutted with a general argument and then deflected to, oh, they advocate for it.
It was a pretty direct argument, and I've already given you the analogy and the example of it. You decided to ignore it. Why would I provide you with any other proof and evidence whenever you don't want to accept it? You don't want to accept it at this point. Then if I told you this. I said, if I provide you with a screenshot, you wouldn't even listen or even look at it.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
I said, if I even provide you with a screenshot, you wouldn't even dare to look at it or even entertain the thought that there's proof and evidence in your face, because that's how liberals are. It's weird.
You called 2 black
You're
women.
still talking over the point, and you refusing to understand over the fact of the matter is that they are advocates of pedophilia and twerking in front of their children and whatnot.
But neither one of them was twerking in front of their children, though.
But they're advocates for it.
Hold on. So can we agree that neither one of them were twerking in front of their children?
Let me go ahead and ask you a question. Is TikTok for children? Yes or no? Is TikTok for children? Yes or no? Is TikTok for children? Yes or no?
Can we agree on that?
Is TikTok for children?
Can we agree on that, though?
Is TikTok for children?
Before we move on, no, well, actually, to respond to that, because you're deflecting, TikTok is primarily targeted toward children, but it's not for children.
Oh my God.
You can put it up on statistica.com.
Oh,
that is for children, but TikTok is not for children. Otherwise, it wouldn't allow users on the app that are older than the prescribed ages of said children. But
it's typically lean toward the entertainment of children. This is what you admit, right?
Okay. Running with that logic. How beneficial do you think your content is toward children?
Did I say my content was for children?
But it's a kid's app, though, right?
I only asked you that question to see where your mind was.
Dude, your logical inconsistencies are betraying you right now. And you
if I'm inconsistent,
argument to a specific sentiment, and it's not working at all. You're failing miserably.
It's not working. It's not going to work because you're not going to listen.
Let me back up. You said you got proof that they're advocating for pedophilia, right? Prove your claim.
Yeah. On their profiles, what do you say?
I don't have their profiles pulled up for me right now. The onus is on you to prove your claim. So I'm listening to your evidence.
So whenever I brought up the claim, why did you ignore whenever I said that they were advocating for this type of activity?
Because you got to prove that, and you have yet to prove it.
And I just literally said that they did. They even did it on live. They even did it on live video.
So your proof is trust me, bro?
No, ain't no trust me, bro. This is in your face.
So where's the evidence?
What the fuck are you talking about? Why would I want to prove something that you can easily see by going and looking at their content and observing everything that they even speak on?
If in their content.
And then on top of that, you guys, wait, I can even add to that. And then on top of that, your following are advocated going to my page and flagging down my content.
Can you prove that?
I've already taken a screenshot. That was flagged down too.
Just because a video is flagged doesn't mean that people are coming to your page telling you to hop on live. I've seen the comments. So
there's that. There's that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's that.
Their supporters are gonna go to each other's pages because they want to see the conversation take place.
But listen, look, there's that. I can agree to that. I can agree to that. I can agree to that. Now, since there are other people saying, let me fix the camera. Okay, so now since there are other people saying, come to this guy's live. He's live right now. He's waiting for you. I'm like, okay, all right. So let me get that link right quick. And you said the first link was deleted. The first link's still up there. I ain't deleted it. I just didn't see the shit.
It was actually deleted 3 times, and I got screenshots to prove it.
Okay, you could go ahead and show me and provide me with the proof and evidence of said screenshots and show me that later on. And I can even provide you with the screenshots and proof and evidence that I didn't delete them, which should show up on the phone with pretty ease. But let's go back to the fact of the matter.
In there 3 different times and it was deleted.
But let's go back to the fact of the matter. I taken a screenshot of them flagging down my content.
Yeah, I get
they have flagged down 10 of my videos.
That's a regular day for me. Next excuse.
That's not an excuse. That's actually a reason. No, you said you wanted proof and evidence of said claim, but that was your proof and evidence. You got yourself to blame for allowing your followers to do this. You got yourself to blame for doing it.
10 of your videos get taken down, right? And you erroneously accuse my supporters of doing it, can you provide the username of the person that reported your video?
You said what now? Provide the proof and evidence of the person.
That username of the individual that flagged your video.
Yes.
I'm waiting. From TikTok.
You.
Prove it.
That's who this individual is. You.
Prove it.
Because these are your people. I've
Prove it.
seen proof and evidence on Kun Kano's page. I've seen proof and evidence on Jay Lee's page. I've seen it on Outspoken Veteran, aka Dari Sina's page. I've seen it on multiple different people's pages. You've been attacking everybody's accounts that speaks differently than you, and you don't even accept that type of idea. Instead of leaving them the fuck alone, which is what you were supposed to do, but you did not decide to leave them alone. You decided you wanted to flag down their content because it felt good to you. You didn't even accept that type of idea of how you want to get somebody to have a conversation with you. You ain't into conversation. All you want to do is join TikTok, and the first thing you do is apply this knowledge of this Black Lives Matter mindset. And if anybody else disagrees with you, you got this issue.
We're supposed to be talking about black women, and you brought up Black Lives Matter. What do Black Lives Matter got to do with this?
Because they are exactly involved into this, and that's why this is a topic.
You can't make okay, so let's address these erroneous claims again. All of the people that you just mentioned, right, that I've done rebuttals on, is not me attacking them. You see, me, I go after the content and not the character, unless the character is what.
Yes, you definitely go after the content. I can say that you have went after multiple people's content. Yeah, and how many pages did you flag down? Because this is my 11th account, my dude.
Hold on.
This is my 11th account. This is my 11th account, motherfucker.
You know that stitches and duets are a part of the platform, right?
Motherfucker, this is my 11th account, and you got my shit flagged down fucking with my money, motherfucker.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know
you got everything to do with it. I will fuck your ass up, nigga.
When you spew the rhetoric that you spew,
nigga, the rhetoric that I spew should not be paid attention to by you. You could have simply ignored it, but you didn't want to do that shit. Fuck, nigga.
You want to know why?
You want to know why? I don't even give a shit at this point, nigga. You're responsible for fucking up my shit,
responsibility
nigga.
Every time we hit.
You're responsible for fucking up my shit, nigga.
No, I'm not.
Yo, yes, the fuck you are, nigga.
I am.
Yes, the fuck you are. You are responsible for flagging down multiple people's content. And I've already shown content.
You haven't shown anything.
I've shown all of that shit, fuck nigga.
With me, right? And then all of a sudden, their videos start coming down, and I can't.
Nah, fuck that shit, because all you want to do is talk past the point. You ignored my point 50 fucking times, dog.
Have any of those
you ignored my point 50 fucking times, my nigga.
Metadata to prove that
you ignored the point, nigga.
Supporters flagged their content.
And you flagged it too, nigga. Ever since you came to my live, my shit got flagged down. Imagine that.
Can you prove it?
You were there and you were flagging my shit, nigga. What the fuck you mean, can you prove it? That's like saying, can you prove I stole your goddamn money? Meanwhile, you're the only nigga in the room. What the fuck you talking about?
There was actually more people than just me in the room.
Oh, there was more people than just you. You mean to tell me that more people other than you have the power to just flag you or flag me out the chat?
So I got power.
No. And then meanwhile, you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me 5 people have that power? 5 people have that power, my nigga.
I got
5 people. 5 people. There was only 5 people, including you. There was only 5 motherfuckers, including you.
Let me ask you a question. Do you not think that your rhetoric on said live would have got TikTok to ban your account?
My rhetoric wasn't even said. Look, it's gotten even to this point where I didn't even decided to receive. I didn't even say any form of rhetoric. I was just roasting. That's an even fuck.
So when you said something about the LGBTQI plus community and the LGBTQ flag, is that not hate speech?
Why the fuck would it matter? So what is hate speech? It's speech nonetheless, and that's exactly protected. That speech is protected.
So what? That it's what?
That speech is protected. So fucking what? Why would it even look? Even if it was hate speech, why the fuck would you think that ain't protected speech as well? I don't even like what the fuck you're saying, but it's still protected guidelines.
Okay, so
I don't even like what the fuck you're saying, but it's still protected speech.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm not sure if you're familiar with how TikTok works. So let me give you a little crash course in TikTok, right? TikTok has this beautiful thing called an algorithm, right? So whereby TikTok is controlled by bots. You do understand that, right? So when something gets flagged, right, it's because it went against community guidelines. If it doesn't go against community guidelines, you know what they do? They restore the content. They restore the account. I can count on both hands and both feet how many people I've sent emails to TikTok for to restore their account because it was.
Let me go ahead and
I'm
backtrack to what you said.
I'm
No,
not done.
you said no.
Done.
You said something that I'm going to talk about. You said something that I'm going to talk about. You said if it gets flagged, who does it get flagged by?
My videos have been flagged. My live has been flagged. I've been permanently banned on live twice. But you know what I did? I sent emails to rectify it.
Sir, I don't care. I'm going to address this point.
Now, a real person,
you said something that I'm going to respond to.
Use that content.
You said something that I'm going to respond to. Are you ready for the response?
Hold on. Can I finish before you continue interrupting me?
No, I'm going to forget because I got a short-term memory. I'm not going to go that far. So you said if your content,
I'll let you go ahead because this is too easy. Go ahead.
So now going back to what you said only the content that's flagged will be able to in time get returned back to the account, right?
Stuff that doesn't violate community guidelines, yes.
Mm-hmm. 5 of those people that were in the live chat, including you, those people are your followers, not mine.
How do you know that?
They said so.
All 5 of them said, I'm a
follower.
All
5? No. I said 5 of them, including you. That would mean that you were 4 more people.
So you were all of them people. Who are all those people? I'm gonna pull up my what's the name right now.
And I blocked them. I blocked them because they wanted to talk too much shit. I don't want to talk to another motherfucker. I want to talk to you.
What is their usernames?
One of their usernames were, what was the name? I just got done talking to this dude. Info something. Info guy. I believe I blocked him because I said if you.
With no evidence.
What?
Make it make sense.
Make what make sense? What are you talking about?
Again, you're not listening, right? So I don't know if you understand. Maybe this is the crash course for you. People don't have to flag your live in order for it to be taken down. You do know that there's a warning sign that comes across the screen sometimes when you're using certain rhetoric. It happens to me all the time. If you don't fix your speech, we're going to take your live stream down because the computer program itself runs it through a system. And if your speech does not align with the community guidelines, they will snatch it down themselves. Are you aware of that?
That makes a lot of sense. So now I'm going to ask you.
Wow, we're learning something here, and I appreciate this process.
I appreciate it too. I appreciate you snitching on yourself because you said its algorithm is leaned toward a specific crowd, which means that it's not going to take you down. It's going to take people like me down. I
said the community guidelines.
Yeah, the community guidelines is going to lean toward a specific crowd to support their rhetoric. But meanwhile, my rhetoric is not it's not for them.
Don't go against community guidelines. And then
yes.
What is hate speech? Does hate speech violate guidelines?
And you just got done admitting that you're against speech.
Guidelines.
You just admitted that you're against speech.
Say again?
You just admitted that you're against speech.
I never admitted that I'm against speech. I said
why is it hate speech? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Why is it hate speech?
You said why is it? Because that's what the algorithm may deem it as. I don't make the community guidelines.
You know something though. I know that much.
I know the community guidelines because I read them. You want to know why? Because I consistently get 10 to 15 videos daily taken down. But you know what happens? I be beating them appeals, baby. I be giving them the Mayweather shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I be giving them the Mayweather shoulder, and my videos go right up. You want to know why? Because if they violate community guidelines because someone flagged them, a real person evaluates them. You want to know how I know that? Because I actually talked to someone from TikTok. And anyone in the Black TikTok community can corroborate that. That was told directly to us from their department that deals with community guideline violation.
So now my question to you now would have to be, have you had any videos that have permanently been flagged down?
That they have not restored?
Yes.
Absolutely. I had a video I did with my son, and he didn't have a shirt on. They violated it for minor safety, and we were just doing a dance.
I actually,
They
for
snatched
once, I'm actually
I
going.
had a video in this exact jersey doing a dance. You know, the today that I met you, yeah, that dance, yeah, for adult content and nudity. I never said the community guidelines were fair, but if your video violates community guidelines and they snatch it down, unless you've subpoenaed TikTok for the username of the person that flagged it to accuse someone else erroneously of doing so, you are going to inherently be wrong.
All right.
Period.
So
and
now,
speculation.
There's nothing for speculation. This is just me
being
being direct. I don't even know what to do anything else but to just simply be direct. I don't speak to all that.
Have you emailed TikTok?
Have I emailed TikTok? I've emailed them multiple times.
Their community guidelines and their legal department?
Yeah, all of them.
Have they provided you with my username to say that I'm flagging your content?
No, I haven't flagged or said anything about you flagging down my content. I said it has been flagged. Who, as to whom it flagged or who truly flagged it down, I don't know.
Said in your video that I flagged your live.
I thought you was talking about my previous accounts, not my live.
Because the things that you say out of your mouth go against community guidelines, Goofy. What don't you understand about that?
All right, so Mr. Goofy, you just got done admitting that this algorithm goes dump. You just got done admitting that the algorithm goes on the behalf of your group and only for your group. And meanwhile, that I have something that is deemed as hate speech. My so-called hate speech is something that you're going to go ahead.
Don't twist. I have no group on TikTok. They go.
Oh, that's what you got though. That's what your group is doing.
It will take it down.
No, you're going to take it down because that's exactly the type of power you possess.
I possess the power to say, I now possess the power of Thor.
Well, honey, I guess you on TikTok.
I guess I'm worthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm worthy. I got the power. You know what I'm saying? Can you prove it?
I mean, how many more videos must be taken down by the flagging of your group in order for me to prove the point?
So no.
What more do you want? What more could you possibly want?
So no, you can't prove it.
I've already told you the proof. You just ignored it. It's okay though.
You have no proof.
That was the proof. That was the proof, motherfucker.
Algorithm works.
That was the proof, motherfucker.
Multiple times.
That was the proof, motherfucker. You just ignored
the community guidelines
that TikTok made up.
That TikTok made up that we all have to adhere by. That my videos consistently get flagged on. Come on, my brother.
And then your videos get repealed was what you just got done admitting. I don't get any videos repealed. I can repeal my videos as much as I can, but that shit does not come back. Yours always come back. How the hell is that possible?
It violates community guidelines, Goofy.
Because it doesn't violate community guidelines whenever all I'm doing is just walking in front of my fucking front yard or just talking about maybe, a few concerns in regarding some people obviously doing something that's against the community.
Uh-huh. And then what happens is, so let me educate you again. When your videos get taken down, right? It's the system that violates it, right? For whatever category they say you violated. After that, it goes to a real human being. I know this. You can take it to the bank and cash it. So a real life human being is reviewing your content and saying, yes, this violates community guidelines.
Yeah, via you.
It down. And you consistently staying on a platform that is doing that to you is subjecting yourself to the community guidelines that all creators are held to. And I say to you that my videos have even come down and stayed down. I never said guidelines were fair.
Well,
that's
those are the guidelines that support you.
That when we upload videos and make a profile on this platform, do we not?
Those are the guidelines that support you and your group.
Those are the guidelines that support every creator on this app, including
They
Charlie.
Don't support me. They don't support people like me. I know that much for a fact.
Because you're doing hate speech.
No, because it's hate speech. But meanwhile, you're saying it's hate speech, but that should be allowed in the U.S. of A. since it's freedom of speech. Last I checked.
I never said that.
Ain't you a military cadet?
Military cadet. Of all the content on my page, All you drew was military cadet?
No, I'm asking you a direct question. Are you
No,
a military cadet?
I'm not
Yes.
a cadet.
Okay.
What did that have to do with this conversation?
I was just wondering if you were, because that would have a little something to do against the Constitution that you supported and that you have sworn an oath to. I was just wondering.
Our freedom from consequences.
You know, these social media platforms have privacy policies and community guidelines that you have to click OK to.
Oh, I'm absolutely not sure of that. Tell me about that one.
Oh, no, I'm sure you are aware of that because you even said out of your mouth, and I'm glad this is recorded, who cares if it's hate speech? You said that.
Yeah, I said, who cares? Why?
Right. So if it goes against the community guidelines that you yourself admitted and agreed to adhere to, what do you mean, who cares if it's hate speech? They're going to take your video down.
Because you shouldn't give a shit. You're a grown-ass man and you don't like speech because you don't like it?
No. I'm talking about the community guidelines. Let's keep this in context. I'm talking about the community guidelines.
It's in context.
What I care
It's in
about.
context. It's in context. Every time you are around my content, shit gets flagged down. How is that possible?
Email TikTok. I don't know. All I do is rebuttal what I see fit to rebuttal, or make a video where I see the fit to make a video. Okay, so let me ask you a question. On April 14th, when I made a video toward you and Dari, calling you out for a debate, because y'all said I was running from Kun Kano, who backed it down for me from a debate.
Because you were running.
Running? I counseled
Yes,
him
you
for
were.
a debate, and then he
I've even posted a live Discord link so we can all talk. I didn't want to just simply having just us
blocked me.
talk. I want to just
blocked.
so I can have all of you talking.
You posted a link, but you had me blocked. Make that make sense.
The link would be in your own chat, which was flagged by your followers. But you said that your followers don't flag.
That is cowardice behavior.
No. You said your followers don't flag.
Behavior.
I want you to address that one.
But now you're telling me about
you said your followers don't flag, but they just got done being caught flagging down a link that I posted on your video, on your account. And I told you, this is the Discord link.
They haven't been caught.
They have been caught. Because the motherfucker that reported me, the motherfucker that reported me even bragged about it and said, you don't even have a right to speak on this page. Shut up, fool.
Show your proof.
The proof was already on your damn page. The fact that you trying to ignore this shit is funny as fuck. That shit crazy. This is the reason why black folks will always be on the bottom, because of motherfuckers like you.
Black folks will always be on. Now I'm an active mentor that actively mentors teenagers, young adults, older.
No, you're not mentored toward anything. You're not a leader. You're not a leader. You're not a leader. I didn't call you a leader. I didn't call you I didn't call you anybody of any stretch of the notion.
Explain to me how I'm not a leader.
Because you don't lead your community to the place that they need to be, which is where they don't have to wake up in the morning and constantly victimize themselves under the guise of white supremacy. Meanwhile, they're too busy destroying their own community.
Victimize. Yeah. You know, what's interesting to me is I talk about liberation. That he's watching it? Okay, that's fine. I talk about liberation. Have you seen those videos?
I haven't seen any of those videos.
Yeah, I have over 2,000 videos on my page. I've never told any of my supporters, because I don't call them my followers. That's the difference between me and you. I call them my supporters. I've never told any of them to have a victim mentality. I've also acknowledged the fact that there are systems in place to hold down marginalized groups of people, as well as our community, because you're still black, and no matter how much you want to disassociate yourself, because I've seen your videos.
You said I want to disassociate myself with me being black. Why would you categorize me and put myself into this idea of being black? That is strange.
Give me an opportunity to decimate this one, and we can move on to the next one. I'll destroy that one too. So
you haven't destroyed anything. All you did was just point out my skin color, which didn't really make sense, really.
And how we can push beyond those limits, right? To someone like myself, who grew up in the foster care system, right? Spent the first 5 years of my life in foster care. Now I'm in Forbes magazine. I'm a published author, spoken word recording artist. And you know what? All that stuff is side. You know what I take pride in? My mentorship. You know what I take pride in? The fact that I can go out there, right?
Sir.
I've been in fight for less than a year.
Sir.
Yes, I've been to.
It's not that deep. You don't got to explain your life to me.
That deep. It is that deep because you want to
You
know why
don't got to explain
right
your life to me. You are not my
I'm an
wife.
educator.
Calm
And I
down.
teach people that when you bring
Relax.
it can be easily decimated.
Nigga,
Easily
relax.
So
It is
again,
not that
so I
serious.
constantly tell my people,
Quit.
that you can
Stop that shit. I
beyond-
don't care, dog.
you can go beyond what the society
I do not care, homie.
of and
Why
or
are you telling me your life, dog? I don't care about none of this shit. This is self-doxing. I don't care about that.
acknowledge the fact that there are black people
Hey, yo,
as an
put a
excuse
stop.
as to
So
why
what
they
the hell
can't
you
get
doing?
ahead.
Stop it.
Other types of people that
Kindly stop it.
and that I empower on a consistent basis to get out to do
I don't care, dog.
talking point, sir, so I can destroy it.
God damn. I keep trying to tell you, why the hell would you explain all this detail and I don't care about it? We're addressing one topic.
It's for the young
Damn.
and the young
I don't
men
care about you on having books.
young
I don't
gays
care about you
that are gonna watch
having a
this
mentor.
as
I don't care about none of that
destroy
shit. Why would
your
you tell me about
futile
that, dog? It takes too damn long to get to the point.
No.
God
You
damn.
gotta understand, this is not for you. This is a lesson. This is a
This ain't a lesson from somebody that wakes up and victimizes themselves 24/7. What the fuck you talking about?
Understand that. This is
This is not a lesson to me coming from someone that victimizes themselves as well as the rest of their trials that follows them 24 fucking 7.
My life circumstances have
Your life
people
circumstances
to believe
is
that I
your
should be
fault because
dead,
you have put
in
yourself
jail,
in it.
slinging drugs. I ain't never been to jail. Ain't never sold no drugs. I got a full 4-year college degree. I got a certificate from a prestigious Ivy League school. I'm a published author. I've been in Forbes magazine. I am no victim, sir. I'm a victor. And that's what I teach people to be. This lesson
how did you get this by AA or by earning it?
I'm sorry?
How did you get this by AA or by earning it?
Does this look like an associate's degree to you, sir?
Oh.
I said, how did you get it?
That's a bachelor's degree. That's a bachelor's degree. I mean, I went to a 4-year institution to get that.
Why is it so difficult to talk with niggas? All right, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Did you get it? Did you get it
Harvard
by affirmative action? Did you get it by affirmative action, or did you get it by truly earning it? Answer the question.
Did I get it from affirmative action?
No, he got it.
Hold on, honey. Hold on. Give me just a second. I got one more.
Your wife got more of a mouth than you do. What the hell going on here?
For you, hold on. Again, you are a live case study, sir. That's what you are. You're a live case study. This here, sir, is my high school diploma. You know what this little sticker down here says? Valedictorian. I graduated first in my class and got a full 4-year academic scholarship.
All right, so now that you're talking about this, what the fuck does this have to do with the topic again?
Affirmative action, that's on them, and I'm glad they got their education.
Sir, what does this have to do with the topic again?
Affirmative action disproportionately benefits white women more than any other demographic. So that, again, is another futile talking point. Your next talking point, sir, so I can decimate.
But you just got done saying you are not a victim, you are not a victim, you're a victor. You're not a victim, but you're a victor.
Because you said that I play the victim and I teach people to be victims. Yes, sir.
What the fuck would white women have anything to do with your earnings in college?
Because you mentioned affirmative action. You asked, was it as a result of affirmative action, as if that were to be some grand talking point, even if I did. Because affirmative action disproportionately benefits white women. And then I qualified that by saying that for those that did get into college because of affirmative action, good for them. I'm glad they got their education. So the fact that you thought that was an insult, very telling.
I didn't think it was an insult. I only asked a direct question.
Why does it matter how I got my degree?
Because I want to know if you're truly capable of earning said degree, or even capable of having a conversation which you're unable to because you keep ignoring points.
Sir, I possess the power of Thor. What is your next talking point so I can decimate, sir? You are a live case study, sir.
The live case study that I just got done witnessing is somebody that was in denial of the following that they inherited, saying that they can take all of the person's content that they dislike and flag it down. And you are trying to say that I have no proof of it. Meanwhile, it's on your page. This is the weirdest shit. This is like if I kidnapped a child, but I absolutely said, you know what? I ain't had anything to do with that child. I've never had any dealings with that child. I never even talked with that child. But there's a child in the car. What the fuck am I talking about?
So first and foremost, I've never kidnapped any child, so I'm not sure where that narrative even came from.
It's called an analogy.
Hold on. As it relates to people's content, right? Unless you can provide documentation from the TikTok headquarters stating that I Speak 1906 has flagged your account, you accusing me of flagging your account is an erroneous claim. Now, let's go beyond that, right? I have videos that I've consistently posted stating that I don't support bullying, harassment, doxing, none of that. I've consistently told people, don't go over to other people's pages, bullying and harassing them. However, I am for intellectual accountability. Nobody is above that. Hold on, honey. Then after that, right, if you cannot legitimately prove by providing usernames from TikTok of individuals who claim themselves to be supporters of mine, then they are erroneous claims. And you're just saying them to make yourself feel good. So while they can be your assumption, they're not truthful. Because
the fact that this nigga keep on saying it's an assumption, meanwhile, we got multiple different evidence and claims given by multiple witnesses, and he keeps on ignoring that shit. I don't even understand where niggas' minds are. What the fuck is going on?
So because I do a rebuttal, so your qualification is because I did a rebuttal video to you.
No, you ain't did a rebuttal. You did a flag. Fuck that rebuttal. No, you ain't did no rebuttal. You did a flag. That's what you did. And you did multiple flags on multiple people's content. We keep on talking about this idea of proving it, but it's on your channel and you refuse to acknowledge it.
I can't acknowledge something you can't prove.
Because it's on your fucking channel, nigga.
Where is it on my channel, sir?
It is on your channel, and you keep on denying the fact that it's in your comment section where niggas can keep on flagging down other people's content, and you keep ignoring it, saying that it ain't there. So where the fuck would I even prove
so you're telling me,
evidence out if you keep on denying that it's even there?
Hold on, give me a second. So you're telling me that there's comments in my comment section of people saying that they're going to go and flag your content?
I said multiple people's content, not just mine. The multiple people's content.
Prove it. If you can make that
already had screenshots, but they have flagged that one down. And also the account where I've even had said screenshots. No, shut the hell up, because I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. This is exactly, shut the fuck up, nigga. This is exactly what the fuck happened before, because whenever I had the proof and evidence to substantiate said claim, the motherfucker had my entire account flagged down and then got a nerve to say, prove it. What the fuck are you talking about?
So here's the deal. When your account gets taken out, I'll give you a perfect example. There's a young lady by the name of Brittany Renee, CEO of, I know you fucking lying. Her account has been banned over 10 times. But guess what? She's back on TikTok. You want to know why? Because someone reviewed her account and saw fit to restore it. You know what's happening? They're reviewing your account because of whatever bans from whatever violations of community guidelines you're getting and seeing that you are not a fit for this platform. To the point where over 5 times, you said what, 7 or 8 times? You said earlier you've had accounts banned. That means TikTok is trying to 11
actually, but yeah.
You don't belong on this platform, goofy. But
if I don't belong on this platform,
but you keep on coming back. That's what.
If I don't belong on this platform, but meanwhile you get your videos brought back up and you get to stay on this platform with 1 million followers, you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me,
sir?
You mean to tell me that I don't belong on the platform, though?
I said that's what the platform is telling you.
Okay. So what makes you qualified to stay on the platform?
Because I'm not violating community guidelines.
So you're not violating community guidelines, but you just got done admitting. You just got done admitting that some of your videos were flagged down, and they were permanently taken down.
Erroneously, yeah.
That proves my point.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a live case study. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a live case study. I apparently hold the power of Thor in my hand. I hold the power of Thanos to snap. Gentlemen will understand my full sentiment. He clearly does not care about violating community guidelines, as he stated. Who cares if it's hate speech? Well, you know who does care? The TikTok algorithm. Because you previously said it yourself. Well, isn't this platform for children? So wouldn't you understand that the speech, in fact, that you spew from your mouth that TikTok deems as a violation of their community guidelines may truly not fit for children?
But your child was naked, no shirt on, right?
He just had no shirt on. That's it. And we were doing a little dance.
He's a baby.
Baby.
So if that's the case, then I agree that is a minor safety issue.
But yet you, as a grown-ass man on live with no fucking shirt on, is not a minor safety?
What would I have to do with a minor?
The fact that you yourself just said that this is a child's app geared towards children, which means there are children on the app. So do you, as a grown-ass man, think that you should be out here with no shirt on, flying your big ass titties all over the fucking place?
You said flying my big ass titties. What are you checking me out for? What the fuck is going on here?
Relax.
You gotta be the dumbest.
You gotta be the dumbest piece of shit, you stupid bitch. The fuck you on? Watch your mouth, whore.
Honey, relax.
The fuck, watch your fucking mouth, bitch.
Relax.
Watch your mouth, bitch. Yeah, you stay in your fucking place. Two men are talking, bitch. Shut the fuck up, talking.
Case study, honey. Relax. You see,
two men are talking. Shut up, bitch.
There's weak futile.
Shut your bitch ass up. Come get this work.
That don't.
Because your man is getting slaughtered right now, and you next.
Of what it takes to actually be a.
Your man is getting slaughtered, and you next, nigga.
You don't understand.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. Shut your ass up, nigga.
You don't understand.
You gonna sit back there and gonna cry. Cry for me.
It's the
cry
reality
for me,
of
nigga.
Who you truly are that's being exposed, right? You say that I run away from conversations, but here I am decimating every single one of your talking
points. You haven't
points.
decimated anything, sir.
Hey, sir.
You haven't decimated anything, sir. I've pretty much destroyed everything you just talked about. And I even pointed out by evidence, even showing that what I have to say to substantiate your claims.
Invite to this stream yard so I can come cuss this bitch ass out. Cause you're great, bro. I love you, but this. I can't cuss on here like that. Bring your bitch ass up here, fuck nigga.
Oh, you want him to come on up here?
Bring your bitch ass up here. Let me deal with you. Let me slap you up right quick. You want to bring your ass up here? Let me smack you up. I'm gonna run this show right now.
This is hilarious, bro. This is hilarious. Listen, I'm so glad that this is recorded. That way we can show the young men and young women that when you bring forth weak arguments, they're easily destroyed. They're easily debunked. And you, sir, have not provided any type of evidence, any type of.
I'll be that bitch. Now go walk you in your fucking.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Hey, first of all, bitch, stop
Shut
talking.
your whole ass up, nigga.
Stop, go.
Stop.
Honey, stop.
Shut
Go
up,
ahead.
nigga.
Anywho,
Watch your goddamn mouth. Two men are talking. Shut the fuck up.
I said, first of all, you shut the fuck up because
you shut the fuck up too, nigga. Because I got done slapping your ass up, nigga.
A whole
shut
bunch
the fuck
of
up, nigga.
You've said a whole bunch of nothing.
Shut up, hoe, nigga.
Where's your substance?
Shut your whole ass up, nigga.
Where's your
I got done destroying all your arguments. And I'm trying to destroy them. Present any argument and they have all been destroyed.
What argument have you destroyed, sir?
Every single one of them.
No, you've destroyed nothing.
Yes, I've destroyed every single one of your arguments. This shit took like no effort to destroy them. All I did was ask questions, and you couldn't even provide said answers.
You're right. I didn't provide answers. I provided decimation. It's completely different.
You didn't provide any answers or decimation.
One of your talking points, sir. And I'm glad you recorded.
You haven't provided anything but just sit there and whine. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Because your arguments are so weak.
Where is that other nigga at? I'm done talking with you. Where that other nigga at?
Yeah, you're not ready for him.
Oh, shut up, nigga. I was ready for you. It didn't even take effort.
You've done nothing but show
me
that level of intelligence
Where's this nigga at?
is terrible.
God damn, nigga. You talk too much now. I just got done slaughtering you. You keep talking and you adding more to the sauce.
You didn't slaughter anything.
You keep on getting
manslaughter. This motherfucker,
Two
yeah,
men
I
are
turned this shit
saying
into a fucking
dude is
slaughter. What the fuck is this?
who did he say that to? I don't know how Anthony is calm after he called his wife's names and spoke to his wife like that. Because here's the thing. I can subtly destroy him as well as defend my wife.
That's because I am his wife's daddy.
Futile level. Because you don't provide anything.
That's because I'm both their daddy. They know exactly how to act whenever I'm around this motherfucker.
Hold on.
They know how to act whenever I'm around this motherfucker. I take over your whole show.
You won't. And you've taken over absolutely nothing. You've done
taken over your whole show. Them niggas are my followers now. Fuck that.
Evidence for anything.
Okay. What's going on?
What? 12, 6, 14, 23, 14, 53. Oh, a light little 10-minute band. All right, y'all. I'm off of TikTok Live because I can't stay on TikTok Live talking the way that we talking because you know when it gets real in the field, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta deal with business after all. And what now?
Bam, there we go. Wait a minute.
I'm just so used to it because you know, back at the life at the dojo.
See, Nathan, is that you?
Just doing kicks and punches and with no fan on, it was killer in there. When Sensei Sue was like, all right, now do a squat. Now do your punches. I'm like, dude, where's the fan? Where the hell is water? This shit was crazy. That was my sensei though. He knew exactly what to teach me.
Yeah, my wife is fine. My wife is completely fine. And again, he doesn't possess the intellectual prowess to even come close to meeting the basic requirements for my wife. So he can spout that nonsense, but we know the truth. We know the truth.
Yeah, we definitely know the truth.
See, Nathan,
I'm a god up in this motherfucker. What the hell you thought? We know the truth.
you said, hold on. You said you're a what?
I'm a god.
You're a god. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Hold on. See, is that you? Well, listen, according to him, I got the power of Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ass god. Oh my gosh. I don't know, T. Nathan. If you're trying to join, I don't know what's going on. It's not letting you join.
Why would T. Nathan want to bring his red bearded ass up here at the first place?
You just told him to pull up.
That was T. Nathan? That was T. Nathan?
Now?
Wait a minute. Was that T. Nathan?
What, that was just pulling up? I don't know who's trying to get in the back office. Oh, there he is.
That was T. Nathan?
That's who it is.
All right, so what can I help you with?
Yeah, that's who it is. What's your?
That was you talking shit about my nigga? That was you talking shit about like that?
Yeah. You really can't help me with a damn thing. I'm here to help you, right? Because obviously you have life fucked up. Why are you cussing out a woman while you're talking about your sanctity of women, for one? Number two, what is this? Who cares about you enough to have you blocked? Who cares about you enough? You are intentionally misunderstanding.
That's the type of, see, I enjoyed speaking with T. Nathan better than Anthony.
But like I say, who cares enough about you blocked? I don't.
That's why.
I love an honest man. Go ahead and be honest as much as you possibly can, boy.
Oh, it's always gonna be honest.
I love hearing that shit.
Because you're not anybody to have blocked. I go at you. Like when everybody was tagging me in your little video and telling me and making those videos.
I'm gonna shut all that shit up. This is what you did. You sent a like on my video on my Sabiyama account. You remember that account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sent a like on the said video that I've responded to you with.
Right.
It's interesting. You liked the video, and the video eventually was flagged down by the likes of you. Why?
Let me tell you something. I don't know who you used to dealing with, but I bring it direct to you. Just like I made the video when you made the comment about who you were going to drag and what you were going to do and who you were going to take down. I didn't. All those other people, they were like, "Oh, don't tag him in the video. He might take your account down." I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This account is nothing more than a platform for me to speak on, just like it's a platform for you to speak your rhetoric on. And if we have a problem, I come at you. I don't want you. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't want you to go anywhere. I don't want your account to go anywhere because at the end of the day, I want people to see how ignorant you are. I wanted you to
I love that shit, man.
I want you to put
I can agree to that one.
You tell me which one of my followers took your account down, and I'll get in their ass, right? Because I have never said I wanted your account down. I come at you and I tell you, hey, Saviano, this is some bitch ass shit you saying right here, and this is what we can do about it. And then you make your little video and go back and forth. I don't care about that. See, you got the wrong one because flagging your account, that's some bitch shit. I'm not about that. I'm about that. I tagged you in every video I did on you because I wanted you to see it. And I wanted your videos to stay up. That's why I record your videos and put them back up in my rebuttal. I don't want your video. I want you to stay here so people have a contrast to contrast the intelligence I bring versus the bullshit you bring and those who like you bring.
Sounds good to me. Anthony, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard all that.
You talk about proof. Your video's still up on my page. I don't take them down. So why would I want to take them down on your page and not take them down on mine?
If only if I could provide the proof and evidence as to who did what. Only thing I can do is point my finger to a specific group of people that obviously should not be there if they don't like my content in the first place, and that's already understandable because it's like,
man, it's not about I exist for people like you. I exist because people like you exist. So once you stop existing, I stop existing. As long as you sprout that ancestral bullshit that has no basis in reality or in equity, I am here to combat it.
So what was the bullshit that was spewed?
You made a whole video talk about taking people's account down. You had a whole Discord where y'all got together because it's easy to infiltrate your little Discord and talk about taking people down because they don't.
Wait a minute. You said it's easy to infiltrate.
Yeah, it's easy to infiltrate.
Which name did you go under by Discord?
I'm not stepping near your Discord. It's the people in your Discord.
Oh, if you ever step foot in my Discord, you would not survive.
Survive it? Nigga, I survived gunfire. You think
you don't even survive that? You don't survive gunfire?
Yeah, I'm not because
I've already shot a bullet at you and you didn't survive that.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care about that online shit in your Discord. There's no fear.
I don't care about this online shit either. I'm more of a in your face type of
You're sure the one on here bothered by it.
No, how am I bothered by something that you're talking about? This is nothing more than just here.
My account getting taken down.
Videos about your account getting flagged, your live getting flagged with no evidence, no proof. You on here backpedaling like a 3-year-old that just learned how to ride a bike.
All my backpedaling whenever I pointed out that you were the one that was doing it, you backpedaled.
Now
I pointed out that you was doing it, nigga. And that's, no, nigga, I pointed out that you was doing it, you ran away.
Sabi, let me
I pointed out that you were the one that was doing the flag and you ran away.
Exactly what you're doing right now. I literally told over 300 people exactly what you were going to do. I literally told them. Right.
And what was I going to do?
Right before you hopped on, I told them exactly what you were going to do.
And what was I going to do?
Exactly what I knew that you were going to do.
And what was I going to do?
On here with all sorts of crazy claims. First of all, you put a shirt on finally, because you know when you're speaking to a man.
Why would that bother you? It doesn't even. It shouldn't even matter if I had a shirt on or not. But anyway, the point is,
you had to come with your best.
The point is, fuck nigga, you did not
those women.
But see, you got all that evidence on your fucking channel,
right? But you ain't got that same rah-rah for these black men that's pressing you.
I'm actually pressing you right now. The fact that you trying to backpedal away from what the hell I'm talking about, and you wanted to deny the evidence and the claim that was already on
evidence. You had no evidence.
The evidence is on your page, fuck nigga.
Where?
Oh, Lord, have mercy. There is a bump on your face, babe. She says, prove it.
Then she would show you the proof. Your logical
Dude,
inconsistencies
oh my God, you fucking idiot.
betraying you.
Excuse me.
What the
Excuse
fuck?
me.
What is
Hey,
wrong
Savvy.
with you niggas?
Hey, Savvy. What's wrong with me right now is I'm watching.
No. T. Nathan, you've been on the right track. What is wrong with this nigga?
But why? But wait a minute. Hold up. Why are you throwing a temper tantrum though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I've been on here for a full fucking hour trying to explain this nigga on what he can obviously see on his page.
But
he's been ignoring all of that shit. It's the most frustrating shit to ever just to be engulfed in. This is the weirdest.
You have children?
No.
I'm gonna give you some advice when you have one, right? When they throw temper tantrums, you just count and let them throw their temper tantrum. So as long as they don't hurt themselves, because that's what you're acting like. You want to have an intelligent conversation. I don't even.
They throw a temper tantrum. I'll beat their ass.
I'm not even gonna go that way because you don't have children for a reason. But you falling back on your bed, looking at the ceiling and all that. How do you expect me to engage in an intelligent conversation or even a street conversation with you? Because when I was a gangster in the street, if some nigga would have did that shit to me, I'd have stepped over him and kept walking. You want to have this conversation? Well, grow up and let's have it. I don't care what level of grown-upness you want to have it on, but the little temper tantrums. No,
it's not that deep. You didn't have to go that far. It's not that deep.
You didn't have to go that far.
No. I'm saying it's not that deep. You said temper tantrums. It's not that deep.
Do one.
And what do you call them then?
If I threw a temper tantrum, you would know it, and that would be. I don't know.
So what do you? Okay, well, you qualify what you just did because it wasn't. I haven't done it.
All right, so let's say, for example.
Let's say for real. Not example, for real. If I would have done that, what would you have thought?
I would just simply let you have it.
I agree. And that's why I was sitting here being quiet, because that's what I do to my children when they throw temper tantrums. I sit there and let them have it until they feel like sitting up and acting like a responsible child and voicing their complaints so we can discuss them.
And what would be the topic of discussion?
What caused you to fall out on the bed?
Sir, it's not that deep. You don't have to ask a question about it.
Okay, so we're over that. We're not going to do that anymore. Okay, good. So you're talking about the fact that people are reporting your page, right? And you think it has something to do with either Anthony or myself or anybody like that. Now, have you ever thought that there's a third possibility?
What is that third possibility?
That somebody else is mass reporting your page, because I'm gonna tell you, like I said, telling you how I feel. I don't report pages. I'm going to, unless you're a pedophile, I don't report pages. Racist, bigots, if I could, you have to understand that doesn't make sense for you to think you're so special that your page will get targeted before someone like truly damaging to our community like Topher would get targeted.
So how is Topher damaging to your community?
If I had the power to snap my fingers and take down pages, none of you all would exist.
Okay, so how is Topher a damage to your community?
I'm just saying, if he's not here to defend himself, I'm just leaving that rocket raccoons, all of them, to be a damage to the community.
What is a rocket raccoon?
Somebody who has, I'll say, all skin folks and not kin folks. Do you need me to go deeper than that? I mean, you mean to tell me you're so far out of touch with the community, you don't know what I mean when I say all skin folks are not kin folks?
So why would you think I need to identify with you because of my skin color?
Number one, I said Topher. Now, if you want to talk about what you need to identify as, you identify how you feel you need to identify as long as you're prepared to take the consequences of someone like me challenging that identification. You challenge the identification. I don't care. Like I said, this is about me showing you.
That was the issue. I was using myself as an example.
Using yourself as an example.
I use myself as an example. I said,
have you heard me call you a rocket
said,
raccoon?
no, wait. I said, what is Topher doing that's damaging to your community? And you
Right.
said, well, that's for Topher to do or to talk
I
about.
said, no, he's not here to defend himself, but I consider him a rocket raccoon.
Yeah. So now I use myself as an example, saying, what would skin color have to do with it, and why would that mean that I would have to identify with you?
So why would you draw yourself into the parallel with Topher when I have never said? Have you heard me formally call you a rocket raccoon?
Yes.
When? Formally call you a rocket raccoon? When during
the video that you've made of me?
I said all that rah you doing, I don't give a damn about. That's what I said. Now, if we're having a conversation, I can be honest enough with you to say, I haven't judged you truly as that because I think you're lost, but I don't think you are so lost that you can't be found. And that's about you, right? A lot of this identification you're doing with, I feel like you do it for clout on some level. I feel like you are, you have a pretense towards intellect that you probably could actualize if you read some relevant books. And if you had some relevant experiences, but all that anger and vitriol that you have directed at people that look like you comes from a place of self-loathing inside. It's not self-hate for you.
How would I loathe myself because I have vitriol towards someone else?
You're angry about something.
If I have vitriol towards someone else, they don't have anything to do with me.
What now?
What are you talking about?
No, I said you're angry. I said everything I see from you is a manifestation of something inside of you. You're angry.
You don't know what's inside of me. We already established that, though, right?
That I don't know what's inside of you.
The
same emotions that flow in all of us are inside of you. I just don't know what you're so angry about. That's exactly.
But you don't know my emotions.
And let's get back to the
the manifestation.
Let's get back to the entire premise of this entire conversation, which was you hopping on this platform and calling 2 Black women pedophiles and not having any supporting evidence to prove your claims.
So because the evidence was flagged down, sir.
Where we are at
the evidence was flagged down, my nigga.
There was no evidence. I asked you directly which one of those 2 Black women are pedophiles.
Why? Listen. Why are you having? Look, this conversation is moot because it keeps getting flagged down. So why would you give a shit? No, I'm just asking you a direct question. Why would you give a shit about the conversation whenever the conversation has been moot and null and void from the very beginning, especially when the content is flagged down? It doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, why would we further on have this conversation whenever the argument was null, moot, and void from the very beginning, as soon as the proof and evidence to substantiate my claims was flagged down and deleted?
Because of your inconsistency in your statement. I said, can you prove that those 2 Black women are pedophiles? You returned with, hold on. You returned with, what Black woman is going to be twerking in front of her child, subjecting their children to that sexuality? To whereby I asked you in return, which one of those 2 Black women that you call pedophiles and utilized that as a valid excuse to call them that was twerking in front of their children? You could not provide me with the name of either one. Then you moved the conversation to it being generally and them supporting it. To whereby you cannot
provide you with the name of either one, but the only ones that I'm talking to are the 2 accused women. What are you talking about?
I'm so glad that this is recorded because I know you said you have bad short-term memory. Maybe your long-term memory is a little bit better because you mentioned that earlier. So when you watch this back, you'll see the consistent amount of logical inconsistencies in your speech. So from this point on, what are we talking about, sir?
At this point in time, what we were actually talking about was your flagging of other people's accounts and your denial of it because it's obviously on your page.
Because I've never flagged anyone's page that I disagreed with. And I asked you to provide proof from TikTok headquarters of my username being the user that flagged those accounts, and you cannot provide that. Therefore, you're nothing more than an assumption. Can you agree?
You wanted me to provide you proof and evidence to substantiate my claim on something that I am unable to look at. despite you having a certain group of people.
Hold on.
Come to my page.
You accuse me of getting your live flagged, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I asked you to substantiate your claim, meaning bring forth evidence to prove that. If you do not have proof from TikTok that I Speak 1906 flagged your live, your assertion is an assumption. Can we agree on that?
I want to.
You ain't got no choice.
I want to so bad. Unfortunately, there is a loophole in this. The loophole is, if I stole something out of your house and you only know me as the only visitor that went there, why would it be anyone else if you already identified that I'm a stranger that you're not used to in the first place?
Well, you know, the logical fallacy in your thinking is that that's all you recognize. That doesn't mean that that was all was there. You said just acknowledging all you knew that was in your house was this one person. That doesn't mean that someone else couldn't have been in your house, because obviously they're stealing something. They must be up to some stealthy behavior. So by your own admission, you only knew who was there. That does not mean that was an absolute of who was all there.
Okay, so if I'm the only person there that's visiting, I'm gonna say it again.
Like I said, that you have to admit that's the only person you knew was there. How many people get burglarized and get their homes broken into, and they say, well, all I had was so and so and so here, like my kids and my wife, but yet and still somebody still got into the house and stole something. So by your own admission, all you were aware of was these people. That doesn't mean that there were not more people. Like, say, have you ever watched anybody's live from the outside without going in?
No.
Well, you know you can, right? You know that's a possibility. So you know you can watch somebody's live without going into their live.
The For You page. When you're scrolling on the For You page, it's not just videos that show up. People's lives show up on the For You page.
Oh, yeah, of course I've seen that. Of course.
So you wouldn't have been aware of who was watching your live that way, would you?
No.
So the possibility still exists that somebody watching your live that wasn't in your live could have reported your live also.
All right, let me go ahead and come back to you right quick on that point. What I said was, what if you let someone be a visitor at your house? So far, T. Nathan, I'm going to ask you this question too. Who are the only people in your house right now?
Just me.
Just you. So if I went in your crib, I was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna come over and chop it up with you, bro. It's just gonna have this conversation.
It's not gonna happen. It's not. See, you're making this assumption that I would let you in my crib, not just you, but anybody, when I don't feel like company, or if I did let you in, you're gonna be under. I'm not gonna walk out the room and leave you in the room by yourself, especially as a stranger, right?
That's the point, T. Nathan. I have only asked if I went there as a visitor. You obviously are aware that I'm there, so it's like you wouldn't leave me in a room by myself, which is nice.
Right.
And of course, if there was a moment where something ended up missing,
okay,
and somehow you noticed that it's missing, and you approached me about it, it's like for example, like a freaking hairbrush. Hairbrush is missing.
Where was the hairbrush? Hold on. Where was the hairbrush in relevance to you and I?
That's the example. You gotta listen.
Okay.
So you say that this thing is missing, and you approach me about it and say it's missing, and I say I haven't seen it, bro. But you didn't misplace it. You put it on this specific spot on purpose, just so you can get easy access to it. And I assume, or you can make this random assumption. Let's go ahead and say this. You make this random assumption that I think you stole my brush because you're the only person there, and I could have obviously misplaced it.
So you finished now? Because I want to make sure you got all of the scenario out. Because this is so easy to decimate. I don't even. I might go get Because number one, you made an assumption about how I would react to a missing brush that I didn't know disappeared until you left. Because if I was in the same room with you, and the fallacy in both of these arguments precludes the fact that while we're in this room, distracted by each other, that doesn't mean somebody couldn't have entered a window or somebody couldn't have gotten into my position, into my house without me.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You know damn well you ain't going to be like, yo, I think somebody broke into my window and stole my brush. Come on.
I'm going to tell you, I'm not.
You ain't going to do that.
It's not about what I would think. It's about possibilities of what could occur. That's all I'm bringing up. I'm not saying I would think that, but I'm not going to deny it's a possibility. Because when you eliminate, what does Einstein teach us? When you eliminate all of the probable, no matter what is left, no matter how improbable, is your answer. So I'm not even going to approach you about a brush being missing from my house. That's the first thing. All it did was show me that, hey, it only cost me a brush to know that you shouldn't have been in my house in the first place. I'm not going to even approach you about that. I'm not looking for zebras when horses were fit to survive, right? You're bringing up things while intentionally ignoring other possibilities because you are so married to the idea that Anthony had to have done this, instead of intelligently thinking that the possibility of another possibility that he didn't do it, and I don't have the proof. And don't tell me what somebody said on this page. This is TikTok. People lie so much on TikTok, I can use it as a lie detector test as the proof that he did something. Because you are married to the idea that you want him to be guilty of it. Instead of saying, hey, maybe I need to look at myself. Did I misplace the brush? Because that's the first thing I'm going to think. I'm not looking for you to have stolen it. I'm looking for me to misplace it. Because if it was so valuable that I couldn't live without it, then I didn't need to be laying around on people that can steal in the first place. If your account is that valuable to you, maybe you can stop blocking access to people who thought you're problematic.
You are cutting off at the end, but I hear what you're saying. However, with one individual is there, obviously, I'm not familiar with, and I can't obviously let someone come to my live. It's just not possible for me to just let you in my live. You just have an option to just say, you know what, if I want to partake in this, let me do that. So if you are there and something happens, and this happens multiple different times, mind you, I'm not talking about just once. I'm talking about like 11.
So you've lost 11 accounts on this app.
Oh yeah, 11 accounts on the app, all taken down.
Yeah, that might be a time. That might be a time to start looking at your own behavior.
Yeah. So if my own behavior is so disgusting to certain people, and mind you, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not being harm to anybody else. I'm just literally joking, maybe roasting.
But hold on, before you get carried away with that, I'm not that innocent. I'm not a threat to anybody else. But didn't you make videos telling people that you were a threat to them?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going now. Continue.
Okay, so meanwhile, I am making my videos and I'm joking around. I'm roasting these people, and then you made a mention that I made videos that I am a threat to them. So I am a threat to them to a certain degree, to where they don't like what I speak. So no pun intended to this nigga I speak. Anyway, so what I'm trying to tell them,
really like
I don't like my content.
Right.
You can simply go. You don't got to stay here. The FYP is free for everyone. You have access to it. You can even scroll past that shit. No, wait. You can scroll past it, just like everybody else do. If I see something I dislike, I don't even like the bitches that show up and talking about, this is tarot card reading and I can tell your future. I believe that shit is witchcraft. I don't mess with that. So I skip right past that. I will never come to her page and be like, no, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to quit making this shit. Fuck you. No, I'm just going to skip past it. I would just either say.
So you do also understand that the algorithm in and of itself, when it analyzes your content before anybody, and I tried to explain this to you earlier, I don't know if it just kind of, just flew past, that you don't have to have a physical person flagging you. The algorithm will do it itself. If it's dangerous enough, your live stream, hell, my live stream just got banned because you kept calling me a nigga. I didn't use no vulgar content. You did.
Your live got banned right now just because of that.
My vulgar content. My live got banned for 10 minutes for vulgar content because you kept saying nigga, and you can't say nigga on TikTok Live. I know. I tried. So
I was unaware that you even
we talking about proof, right? We talking about proof.
I was unaware that you were even on TikTok Live in the first place.
That's my live.
Oh yeah, you got your proof. I give you credit for that one right there.
That says,
let me see. Let me hold on. Wait a minute. What that say? Now go to the beginning.
and then several comment bans that I've got where people have reported my comments. I've gotten comment bans.
Do you have any flag reports, like flagging anybody else anytime? Let me see that. I see you.
No, flag nobody.
You don't flag anybody?
What again, just like T-Nick just said, I want your videos to stay up. I want them to stay up so that people can watch me intellectually decimate you. Otherwise, there's no need for me to come to your page. Listen, I don't know if, and maybe you can send this message back to the little cronies that rock with you, because I seen the little hashtag in your bio, under gods. Yeah. So you can send this back to all your little cronies. We don't care that much about your content. Your content is sent to us.
Just as a forewarning. Just as a forewarning. Just as a forewarning. I don't care about cronies. I'm a one-man army. I'm a lone wolf.
Not with undergods in your bio, not with
on the undergods in my title, I show my affiliation, but I speak on my own.
Let's stop. I'm all for you. I don't mind arguing with you. You just said that you're a one-man army. An army of what?
An army of me.
That doesn't even that's the definition of army, even taking that as metaphor. But you're not that bright. You're not that bright. And I'm not being insultive because you're being insultive and make you irritate. You are literally not that smart for me to take on one-on-one because you have no thoughts. You just said I have the proof, but it's on somewhere I don't have access to. You literally understand it means you have no proof. I don't mind. If you want to have a discussion, then you
I'll speak on.
You can say, "Hey, here's my proof. Where's your proof?" And then we can have a discussion on the facts. But when you show up and your excuse is my dog ate my homework, but I still can tell you this, what instructor is listening to that?
I've also made the mention to saying that his followers have flagged down my content. Therefore, I cannot say any. I couldn't even say anything back.
You can't. Okay, got to that point. So let me ask you this: you just said you're an army of one. You don't need any cronies. So you're not responsible for what they do, even though you use the hashtag undergods, right?
Yeah.
So how in the hell you think he's responsible for 1.1 million people?
That's a good question.
Damn, Anthony. I don't usually ask good questions. Ask my students.
Anthony, let me ask you a question.
You didn't even answer his question.
And that's going to be an answer to his question.
Your question is...
You have access to 1 point whatever million followers. Here's an issue. Supporters, whatever. It doesn't even matter.
It does matter.
Minions, actually.
Yeah, it does matter, but go ahead.
Not to mention that I even point out that there are conservatives that are fucking up and reporting others forms of conservatives as well. And I've been talking about this since last year.
I don't care about that.
You have access to 1 point whatever million followers.
1 million.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you can't seem to grasp the understanding that as you have these followers, you can't tell them, don't do this.
Kevin Samuels doing the same thing where his
Kevin Samuels is doing the same thing.
Me and Kevin Samuels, those people request to come on his bullshit ass platform, and he does that bullshit that he does. Me and Kevin Samuels would never be alike, nor should we ever be mentioned.
Actually, you're much alike than you think.
Negative. So, question, or are you going to continue talking to whoever's in the back?
Oh, I'm actually talking. I've been trying to let you know that this is what you have access to, these followings, and that you have been encouraging these people to go and set a comment that you dislike, that you've been beefing with, and somehow this account end up missing. Where the fuck happened?
So I'm encouraging people to take other people's accounts down.
It's easy. It's easy because I know how cancel culture works. I've been a part of that shit.
Yeah, responsible for cancel culture.
Excuse me, what?
So you said that I'm responsible for telling people to get rid of people's accounts.
Yeah.
Prove that.
You want to know what happens whenever someone is beefing with someone else that dislikes that individual that is speaking about their favorite streamer? Bandwagon viewers will go to this individual streams and destroy every content they make, and you can't pretend like that doesn't happen.
Hold on. You just said because of that hashtag in your bio, you're not responsible for them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're asking me to control 1.2 million people. Wow. Let's be clear about this. I have multiple videos stating that I don't support that behavior. Or did you just skip past those?
No, we skip past those because whenever I see your actions are louder than your words, that's where you fuck up.
What more can I do to tell people not to do that type of behavior? Because I don't support that type of behavior. Because I want your videos to stay up so that I can intellectually So what more can I do to ensure that that doesn't take place?
I would say that. I would say that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to just say there are moles in your audience. I'm just going to simply say this is a type of spectrum that you support.
Moles in my audience?
Moles in your audience, yeah.
Moles? There's moles everywhere. In me, I stand 10 toes down on everything that I say and do. So there's no moles in my camp. There are no moles.
So nobody goes, yes!
Yeah. All right, give me a second. Go over
Oh!
You see, this is, let me explain something to you.
What the hell is going on?
I classify my circle. You see, y'all get this conflated with TikTok, right? Just because I'm friends and mutuals with somebody on TikTok doesn't mean we're friends in real life. You see, to me, that title of friend means that you can pick that phone up and call me. Means that you can pick that phone up and text me. Means that you can pick that phone up and FaceTime me. So unless the person that has my number,
oh,
you've been asking to talk to I Speak on your first account.
Yeah, on my first account. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That one, I think you guys blocked each other.
Mm-hmm.
So why it took your 11th account to finally get this debate?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You said, why did it take for you to get to your 11th account? Which account were you at in April?
It was official Sabiana.
You had me blocked.
You had regular Sabiana.
Yeah, I blocked you because you had your crowd to come and attack my account.
No,
well, wait a minute. How did you blocking him stop people from coming and reporting your account?
Didn't you just hear what I said earlier?
You said that he had his crowd come and report.
Yeah, my phone is at 5% battery.
You blocked one person. You blocked one person, and that was supposed to stop.
The charger.
Hold on. Oh, that's too late. It's too late. I'll just have to cut it. Whoa, I mean, it's not going to work. All right, so
you know what?
I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to answer this question before I head out because my phone battery is at 5% life. I'm going to hit screenshot to make sure that you can get the proof of that.
If I was getting the smoke that you were getting, I would leave too. Yeah, go ahead. Last point.
There you go.
You said you was getting this. You said you were.
What's your? I'm sorry, sir. What's your last talking point, sir? I don't want your phone to die.
I was actually answering T. Nathan. I don't know where the hell you think I was talking about a talking point. What the hell are you talking about?
He asked you.
Anyway, let's get back to the point. T. Nathan, go ahead and repeat what you said. Just got done saying.
What I said was you said you blocked him. and you blocked one person that somehow you believe that would stop people from reporting your account, right? So if you believe blocking him would stop people from reporting your account, how did your account still go blank?
My account?
He kept duetting the videos.
Yeah.
How can you duet someone if you're blocked?
No. Look. Listen. I'll deal with this. Now, listen up. I've told you before, and I don't know if that went over your head, just like everything else. However, I told you, whenever you attack a specific individual that you and your supporters do not like, your supporters, despite that they are your supporters, or what you call your supporters, they are going to go to this individual's profile and mass flag them. But you just
regardless, okay. But regardless if you blocked him or not, you saying that was gonna happen, right? So why did you block him?
I blocked him because he was going to have access to whatever video, just as much as everyone else who has access to my videos. Whenever they are unblocked, they're going to point out, this is the video that I want you to flag out. Tagging him in every video, and I've seen
I'm blocked.
I screenshot
that video.
Yeah, but okay, they tagged him. But you know what? You understand, maybe someone didn't tell you, right? I don't go on your page looking for your videos. You understand that? I don't go looking for your videos.
I didn't look for your videos either. I didn't even know who you were. Somebody tagged you into one of my videos, and then all of a sudden, you made a video in response to me, and I'm like, what's this guy?
Yeah, because obviously people tag us.
Hold on, let me finish this.
Before your power went out.
Right quick. I have an issue. I had an issue with somebody else, and then you came on in and tried to chime in to be like a tag team partner. I didn't. Huh?
Was it Goddess Mia?
Yeah, it was Goddess Mia. I think it was Goddess Mia.
We're not talking to you. We're talking to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Hey, he's Army. Bring your wife in. I don't mind. You got some. I don't mind who you bring into this conversation because I am an Army. Okay, because of the fact that you say these things, but you're not basing them in reality of provable evidence because you're contradicting yourself. Okay,
you just got done admitting that. No, you just got done accusing of Topher to be a rocket raccoon, but you said you're an army of one.
Yeah, I go at Topher. I go at you. I attack you based on what you say. See, this is what you're missing. I don't have a beef with you. I have a content disagreement with what you say. But by the same token, I know more about you. Can I finish? I'll let you finish. Respect goes both ways. I had a problem with what you said and how it came off. I made a video addressing what you said and how it came off. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know you personally from Adam. All I know is that what you were spewing was ignorance and needed to be addressed. And that's why I was tagged in, and then once you blocked me, people would download your videos and send them to me, and I still didn't find I'd already addressed you once, and I kept moving because all I was addressing was you saying you were going to go after people with and little Discord pictures that I got. I don't even care. I don't even know right now of you saying and you in your Discord with Topher and all them talking about y'all gonna take us down. Yeah, we still.
You said you had a mole to come join my Discord and how easy it was to infiltrate.
No, that's the thing. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have anybody go join your Discord. People that was in your Discord already were contacting me with your Discord information.
But nobody in my Discord was allowed to even get to the Discord. Nobody was there.
I'm just saying.
And they can only get a link by the host administrator, which is me.
Right. So it wasn't I didn't send anybody into your Discord.
Right.
That information was brought out of your Discord to me.
Right.
Trust me, I know how your Discord works. I have my own.
All right, so let me go ahead and address this point.
Hold on.
You said that you're a one-man army by yourself, and you said that you're a one-man army by yourself, and you can handle someone by yourself.
Correct. Yeah, in my video, in the video you were talking about that I made, who did I address?
You addressed me.
And did you see me in that video send up any help signals? I made my videos the same way you make your videos, on a platform that people can see. Now, if you're going to take this approach to what you do,
that question is actually up. That question is actually up in the air because I don't know if I can even answer that.
I'm just saying, what you do and what you put on this platform is on how the people accept it. I made a counter argument to what you said, and then it's just like a court of law. People hear these counter arguments and they make a decision accordingly to who they find more believable, or they make a decision based on the different facts we present. So just like you said, I've had people come to my page from conservative pages. You know what I do? I laugh at them and keep on, because most of them don't be as intelligent as the people I'm addressing. And then some of you all be marginally intelligent. So no, it's not an issue that they're on my page spewing something, because just like you said, I scroll past it.
All right, so let me address this right quick. Do you like white people at all? Yes or no?
I don't dislike white people.
Do you hate them?
I don't hate white people. If you can ask me a specific question, you get the answer you're looking for. I dislike and hate racists, bigots, and rocket raccoons.
So you love everyone else. So you love them. So you love everybody, right?
No, I don't love everybody. Y'all conflate love and liking. I like people. I don't love everybody. I'm not a Christian. I don't ascribe to that. I gotta love everybody. There's 7.8 billion of these evolved monkeys on this planet. I don't love all these people.
Why not?
Why should I?
Because you're human just like they are.
And
that's the point.
And I live in there are insects that live in my house that I don't see. That don't mean I love them either.
You don't have no other choice but to.
No, see, that's the way you believe. And that goes to rhetoric when we talk about. That is that's an ideological difference that we could have a debate on, but at the end of the day, it's still not going to change that I'm not going to love everybody, because I don't ascribe to that philosophy. Because that for my concept of love, you can't love everybody. Because
so what's your concept of love then?
Not treating everybody that I know equally. That's not it. Because there are some people in my life that are entitled to special things from me, and then there's everybody else. Now, I do believe that everybody should have a freedom from oppression, but I don't have to love you to believe that you should be freedom from oppression.
So who's oppressing you right now?
Right now, my sleep paralysis, because I actually have been up since yesterday and I would like to go to sleep. And this is the thing. You think you're on to something and you're trying to have a gotcha moment instead of sticking to the statue that we were talking about. Now you want to talk
still on the same topic. I ain't went nowhere else.
Yeah, you're trying to tie things together and you don't know how to sew. The thing about it is, you talk about oppression. And
what the hell was that? He means Stitch. Did you mean Stitch?
No, I said you're trying to tie things together
and don't know how to sew. That's stitching, bro.
Okay, so if you know sewing and stitching, what's the difference?
Big difference.
I'm listening.
Tying is completely different.
I didn't say tie. I said sewing is the entire process of stitching, cutting, and everything else taken to make some clothing item.
Still tying.
That was a horrible excuse, but yeah, you
I'm just saying it's the whole process.
Horrible. You gotta admit that was fucked up.
You can go going out any good.
Got somebody in your background trying to insert themselves in a conversation.
Hey, why are you talking about somebody else in the background whenever you had that bitch talking all types of shit?
Okay, look, we're not gonna do this. This is what we. This is not
what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
This is what we're not gonna do.
She had a whole 2 minutes. No, actually, she had more than that.
Don't call my wife no bitch, you bitch ass nigga.
Shut your bitch ass up. What you gonna do?
Yeah, this is what we're not gonna do. See, I respected your wife when she was talking in the background, and if either we're gonna have this conversation like men, or we're not gonna do it.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Oh, you're right. Bye.
I want to my husband disrespect her. I will.
He got fucked up. He got like fucked up. He thought he did something. See, that's what I came on here for. Because he up here with this rah-rah rhetoric, right? And thinking that that we cannot do what we care. No, you're not going to disrespect Tasha like that again. No, I didn't disrespect your wife. You're not going to disrespect anybody in here. See, this is the problem, Anthony, that we have. That these individuals don't have talking points. They just have the ability to speak. And then they have people, and these people be like, "Oh, that sounds good." That's because you're stupid also. And then we are scared to call people stupid because it's like, "Oh, you're a social justice warrior. You're supposed to not do that. You're supposed to be better than that." Who told you that? Stupid is, if we don't identify stupid, this is what we get. And people expect us to suffer disrespect and still be like, "Oh, but we're trying to get you to understand." It comes to a point. I don't care what you understand. I don't care if you fall off a bridge and die.
You said, how is a man going to allow another man to disrespect his wife? I addressed him when he disrespected my wife. Yeah, I addressed him both times.
And understand what you want us. What do you want to do? Go through the YouTube and StreamYard, just show up at somebody's house?
Right.
No. I mean, once it gets too bad, we just do what we do. That was just Anthony still trying to give him a chance to learn something. Y'all know me. I come in ready to fight. Anthony will tell you a lot of times, he's like, "You don't bring me on some live," because he's like, "See, Nathan, let me try." And I say, "You try." And then when you finish, I want to beat them up.
I appreciate you trying to get through to him. Because again, this is what they don't understand. I don't want you to be gone. The algorithm and the platform wants you to be gone because of how dangerous you are to their guidelines. I want your videos to stay up so I can consistently decimate them.
Yeah.
You handle that. Remain respectful.
Like,
man, call me all types of niggas, all types of bitches.
Yeah, I heard him.
And I'm just sitting there with the power of Thanos. Just say more.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Say more.
You're not here because we don't have a choice. You're here at our discretion. And honestly, you're here at Anthony's discretion because it's not my StreamYard.
This lesson was unacceptable. He said I disrespected his wife. He said you can disrespect her?
He said that you can disrespect his wife.
Oh yeah, when you said exactly. You see how little he even cares about his wife? Yeah, I caught that too. But he said when you said I haven't said anything disrespectful about your wife, he said, "Oh, Ken."
Why would you be okay
with
I'm
so glad that this is recorded because again, this was not for him. This was for all of the goofies that are going to watch this to understand how to tactfully decimate these goofies.
Right.
All that rah-rah on TikTok about being undefeated in a debate and couldn't even stick to the conversation. Couldn't even stick to the conversation. You know how we arrived here? Multiple black women sent me videos on Instagram of him calling them pedophiles. I asked him to substantiate his claim. He could not. He did 7 videos on TikTok talking about, hop on the Discord. I said, same thing I tell everybody. Hop on Instagram. I'll send you the link for StreamYard. I sent him the link on StreamYard multiple times. He kept deleting them. Oh, sorry about that. Anthony, you gained so much respect from me. I love how you defended Tasha. It just showed me how much growing I had to do because I would have handled it so differently. And see, that's the thing, King Savage. You got to understand that those were baits. That last one where I literally leaned into his asses for him to understand that the first time I did it subtly. The second time, you don't get a second time.
Right.
You don't get a second time. Now I'm now all of a sudden you're gone.
Yeah.
And your stream don't work no more. Come on, man. Stop playing with
me.
Way too much grace. Because again, this was not for that's what I was trying to get you to understand, but I couldn't say that while he was talking. This wasn't for him. This was for everyone that was going to watch this to understand that all of that emotion that he's exuding, when you called him out for the temper tantrum, I literally told them he was on that live with his shirt off, flexing for those women, trying to intimidate them. I told them that he is going to challenge me to a debate and put a shirt on. I literally told them that in my live. What did he do?
Challenge you to a bait and put a shirt on.
I speak 1906. He got a shirt on. Come on, my guy. Stop playing with me, man. You know he gonna say you disconnected him. Of course. Of course. You are a true warrior for your wife. Give her that hammer. Here you go, honey. You have power. The power.
I don't want the hammer. I'm from Wakanda.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
This melanin exudes excellency.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just comes a point when we have to understand that we have to combat that kind of ignorance. That's what people don't understand.
But today,
yes.
the part that got me was him literally saying he knows that what he said about the LGBTQ community
was hate speech.
Was hate speech.
Eddie, text me.
He said, so what if it's hate speech? But the community guideline literally says they don't condone hate speech. And then goes first to say, oh, well, I can understand why they took your video down when your son, who's a baby, had no shirt on. That is minor safety. But you are in a live with no shirt on, using the term bitches and hoes, spewing hate speech.
Is the front door open?
No. Spewing hate speech on top of the fact that you also were saying the word pedo. All of this is numerous reasons why TikTok may ban your ass.
Hey, Eddie, text me, bro, so I can add you to the StreamYard.
On one person. It's mighty funny that you came in his live and then he got banned. No, it could have been the whole 5 minutes that you were
said
live.
It was a kid's app without a shirt on. Fat, can you go open the front door for Mike, please?
Hey, anyway, tell Tasha to play the video I sent you.
What video?
Yeah, tell Tasha to let you see her phone and play the video I sent you. Yeah.
Uncle Mike.
Yeah, go to my page and play the last video I sent her. If they haven't taken it down.
I did. Oh, I tried it.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Appreciate you, boss.
It's another one in there.
All right.
Do with the comfort.
Hold on.
What y'all got? Oh, food? What's up, Mike? Oh, that's how y'all doing it? Y'all got food?
Listen. True friends come through. You know what I'm saying?
I tried the damn chicken you had me try today.
On a goofy.
Oh shit.
That's what he was telling you to try.
You definitely got some alcohol in it.
But if you mix that with juice.
That's dope. Hold on. I'm about to bring Eddie up. Hold on.
All right.
But the man literally said it was hate speech, but he don't care that it's hate speech. You don't think that's the reason why you probably got banned?
And Eddie, oh my gosh. Eddie made this video with what's that, Kicking Your Ass News? Oh my gosh. Oh
really?
Oh my gosh. And it really just pointed out the hypocrisy of the fact that he's disrespecting plus size women and his wife is plus size. And then we clearly see him in 4K tell you that it's okay for you to disrespect her, which shows he has respect for her.
He know. Tasha, play the video. Play the video I sent you.
What video did he send you? He said Tina said he sent you a video.
Oh, the video with him talking when he talking about something, the school of how to say sorry. We got Anthony as a.
You did that video?
Yes. Take a look at it.
Oh, good. Hold on. Is it on your page?
Yeah, it's on the main page.
All right, hold on. I'm about to pull it up.
That woman needs to get so far away because she.
Eddie Brock, what's going on with you, man?
The Godzilla is in the house.
Oh, good Lord.
What's up with it, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
What's up? Godzilla in the house.
As per request from the comment section, they said bring Eddie up.
Well, hey man, he didn't took a shot at sis and then left, man. So I gotta go chase him, man. When you had him on the ropes, man, you should have tagged me in. Because if you would have saw my face, the reason why I wanted you to
dumping him.
The reason why I wanted you to bring me in is because he was going around in circles, and I would have brought that out of him. You know what I'm saying? If he would have saw me, oh, he would have definitely that huffy puffy, that act. He would have brought that up, and y'all could have just lunch food, like, because he was trying to be too hard body.
And the N-word, or you an alleged ally of the LGBTQ community who have been caught saying how you really feel when you thought no one else in the LGBTQ community was around. Have you recently been caught being an ableist of the disabled community?
What the hell? You better not repeat that. Put that pacifier in your mouth, crazy.
1906 School of Apologies, we show you how to make apology to be written. Now let's get it. And we have instructors on our staff like Anthony Highland here who will teach the ins and out of how to make your apology seem written. Take it away, Anthony.
I just want to say I'm so sorry. Never meant to
The hell?
Sasquatch. It's not my character. As a creator, we have a responsibility to put out and not be problematic.
Yeah.
To better myself and to educate myself so that I never body shame.
How ableist it was, or body shaming against Sasquatch. This for apologies will always work. Let us analyze. You saw with the slightly rubbed red eyes, not tears, and sad with a slightly down into the side and uncomfortable. You raise your head and make that uncomfortable and begin to sell that ingenuous apology.
Let's go.
You lower your head, eyes, and make the people feel like you are praying to them that they accept your apology. For the low price of 19, you too can method. But if it's your first time or your 20th, this apology method is tried and true, and they always accept it. And you understand apology, and you.
Roasted, got it.
Anyone you know who needs apology class, or send it to them. And we're done here.
Got him, coach.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And this guy gonna ask me, is that 1999 or 19 dot? Oh, I mean, is that 1906,000 or is it $19.06? I said, whichever one you want to send.
Oh my God. But go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, man. I wanted y'all just to let me in, man, because if he would have saw me, the game would have changed. Because we got some stuff we got to get off our chest, man. You know, like how I did him and the stuff he be talking, he lunch food to me. You know, I put up a video on WKYAN News, and because he was talking about plus size women. Anthony got the video I sent to him.
Yeah.
I take your head off. I'm like you, T. Nathan. You know me. I don't nibble. I take a whole chunk out. I don't care. If we at war, everybody can get it. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I tell Anthony, sometimes I can't come on the live with him because I understand. It is a teachable moment. Because you showing people the ignorance. I tell them, they talk about if you're not someone who touches children or abuses children, I'm not reporting your account. But if sometimes these accounts are left up because I want to be able to point to you. This is what ignorance looks like if it was alive. Yep. This is a walking embodiment of ignorance. And then it's up to you what you do with that. But we have to stand here and counter this. But when you go too far, like you say, I'm still willing to say, we'll see you later. I came on here I told Anthony, let me on here because I just want to cuss him out. But he took a different approach to me than Anthony. Because it's emotional rah-rah. But I came here cussing him out. And it's a shame that that's what some people respond to. They respond to, You could try the intellectual approach with them all day, but there's some people at the end of the day, all they understand is the same abuse they put out. And his wife in the background, I feel sorry for her.
Well, and you know what's funny is someone tapped in on that about, you know, not loving himself or trauma or whatever. You can just look at how he presents himself, and I'm talking about, you know, his upkeep, his hair, his facial hair. Like, he doesn't love himself so much that his appearance and how his presentation to people is lackluster. Like, no one who has any type of self-love would present themselves with unkept haircut. You know, just I looked at, like, when Anthony said something, he slid and fell off the bed. I got a good look at his room he was in. Room is just horrible. You could just tell he's just unkept. No disrespect, but you can also look at some of these men and tell that the women they're with is a reflection. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but I read.
I don't know if I'm going to say it's a reflection, but it's more of a like that they might have self-esteem issues.
That's what I'm going at. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, they're both not loving themselves.
Yeah, because and that doesn't mean that because as a man, as someone who holds himself to a standard, I don't get off on victimizing people who cannot protect themselves in that situation. And so when I see that, I saw the room, I saw the temper tantrums, I saw all of that, and I'm like, you giving this behavior to people on a live that you don't really know. What kind of behavior are you giving this woman? And then I hear her in the background doing what most women do for their men. Even in a losing situation, they're trying to protect them.
But here's another thing. Here's another thing about self-esteem issues. She didn't step on the camera. Sis, she got on the camera. Sis got on the camera. His wife wouldn't get in the camera. And I tell you this much: anybody I know, wife-wise, if it's getting heated, oh, you gonna see her. Why she didn't step in the camera? Because we already know why. You know what I mean? So I agree 100% what you're talking about. It's toxic over there. But, you know, what really pissed me off is that the man couldn't give it up. Anthony, you had that man on so many, like, the whole question with a question he couldn't even admit. And that's the thing. If I was following you and I'm supporting you and I see, like, wait a minute. Like, you mean to tell me even confronted with what you said, you can't say that you were wrong or right? I can't support you no more. Like, no, you know, that your ideology or the movement, if you can't say, okay, you know what, you got me, like, where's the proof? He couldn't even pull up the proof is they videos. Nah, it's too easy to pick up an iPad or a cell phone and be like, here's my proof right here. So the fact that he couldn't present proof, if I followed him, I wouldn't follow him no more. Like, nah, bro. I'm embarrassed now because you talking this rah-rah, and they just hit you with some simple Socrates teachings. Pose a question. if you got a question, or a person asks you a question, they need to provide an answer. If you can't provide that, you know nothing. Like you say, ignorant. So, you know, you ate him up, man. I didn't feel bad for him, but I was just like, man, like,
he bought it to. He earned that one. He earned all that. Yeah, he paid for it.
Yeah. Because he was and then that little back and forth, because, you know, I was on EB Reddy's live watching the whole thing prior to the live feed, but I went and looked at the videos where he was just talking crazy, and I went to his profile before he went private, and he's still talking reckless, and I'm just like,
he went private?
Yeah. Because I was
doing the debate, doing the conversation,
doing EB Reddy's live feed. Because
really?
I sent the picture to Ant. And like 5 minutes later, I was like, let me go back and get the name and let me go look at some more videos and rip some videos. It was straight private.
This is why I say conservatives,
you know what I mean? So
too many morals in their midst. And I feel what you were talking about in regards to Greg Abbott. We need to get that motherfucker out of office, because look at who I got to deal with.
But you looking at his stuff, or what's going on?
Just the most recent video that he posted.
Oh, just after the live feed?
Somebody.
You already know who these socialist individuals are. You know what time it is. So
he said those of us that are in the fold are socialists.
My bad. He got
he
me
said we're
blocked on.
socialists?
He got me blocked on my main page. I got to go to my WKYAN page to go look at his profile. My bad. I can't get to him because he blocked me on my main one.
He just made a video, but his phone is supposed to be dead. Thank you, Juanita French. He was getting that smoke when I lit his ass up for the second time.
He found the charger, y'all. He found the charger. You know, listen, it was hiding.
Well, see, here's the deal. He still got the link though.
Yep. He can get back in, but he ain't gonna come back in.
Of course not. Because I'm choosing straight violence.
I think his old lady. I think his old lady telling him like, "Nah, don't go back up in there, though, because you made your."
I wouldn't even let him back in. I mean, it becomes a moot point after this. Yeah. It's nothing. It becomes a show for him. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I think there comes a point, like in hey. There comes a point, right? When you shouldn't go any further. Yeah, it's like
some reputable text.
Yeah,
right.
But you don't go any farther in battle than it takes to win the battle, right? And
precisely.
I think just exhausting your troops for no reason. And I think it's got to the point where we have it's nothing more to be proven here. You know, he is nothing more to be proven.
Yeah, and see, that's where I respect you guys, because you know me, I mash you out. I mash you out to you like a stain on the ground. Like, we don't have to go no further, but Eddie Brockbite, I'm just level everything.
For those of you that keep saying he went private, he didn't go private, because I'm on my last video and I click on his page and I can still see it. He probably blocked
like I
you.
said, no, I made a correction. He got me blocked on my main page. So I went to on WKYAN News. That's where I was able. That's why I got the picture, because I went to his what's the name. So my apologies.
Vanita said, "Dude was getting way too excited. Both of y'all giving him attention, if you know what I mean." And that's the thing. I only brought T Nathan up because he requested him. Bring that nigga on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't. T Nathan knows I would not have brought him up, because and I have firm belief that both of you understand that I can handle my own, and that's why I was just like, I don't want him to say that, oh, we tried to get him on YouTube and just they gonna try to spin some type of narrative.
Man,
but when he said, get him up here, get him up
here. I'm like Smokey on Friday when Red came. Man, let's jump him. That's what I'm on. Let's jump him.
And I would have even requested to come on if it wasn't for his. I knew his attitude was going to change. I knew it was going to change.
Yeah.
And it's the idea that you remember you're the president. I'm Papa Pope, and it's like it just got to the point where he's straight into Papa Pope area, and he had to be handled, because there's a certain amount of decorum that I understand that Anthony maintains and he tries to maintain. Yeah. But when people step outside of the decorum, that's where I live. I stay
that's why I was in. Hey, look, I was in the comments like Godzilla, looking at that battleship, just floating in the water. I'm like, man, just pop that flare, man. Let me get up in. Like,
so that was Tyra. That was the last video he just posted where he called He called somebody socialist. I don't know. I guess people don't listen to the rhetoric I speak, because socialism would be the last thing you thought we were in favor of.
Right? Like,
why are y'all
going
now
on.
Called ignorant and evil? He says he won and y'all threw him out. If we threw him out, why he ain't come back? He got the link.
Yeah,
he got the link. Come on,
I think his cheese slid off his cracker, man. He got some extra chromosomes or some developmental issues going on, because just the stuff he was saying, like eluding the truth, ducking and dodging, like it's just like he's one of them dudes. You know what? I hate to say this, but he'll make a good pimp, because he talk too much and won't let nobody else listen until they just eventually fall into his lead. Like, you're right. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Like,
told y'all he was gonna say that.
I'm gonna say something, Eddie. And this just, if I lived that life before, when I was younger, all the people that were being pimped would have beat his ass. I don't know any of those who were under a pimp that would have tolerated him. Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about the attitude. I'm talking about he just bombards you with talking to where eventually you just be like, fine, whatever.
They would have bombarded him with something, all right.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
Lay down.
All right, y'all. We got 2 more minutes.
Movie pimps, Eddie. That's one of them movie pimps. That's not no iceberg slim pimp.
Hey, I don't want that. No, put it down. Lay down.
Want to come back?
Lay down.
Yeah, I just checked out his videos as well. Yeah, we got about a minute and a half, y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
Yeah,
of course, as always, this is a live case study, and it is my firm belief that those that are going to watch this thereafter, that are going to, learn how to both cuss out and decimate a goofy at the same time. Because, we can walk and chew bubblegum at the same damn time.
That's it. We're not Dr. King. I know people try to cast us as Dr. King and El Haj Malik Shabazz, right? But don't get the smooth taste. Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Yeah.
I revel and respect them, but I am not them.
Eddie, they're asking for your TikTok.
It is Eddie Brock Majin Godzilla.
And join me Monday. We'll be doing a meal for those who happen to be homeless for Monday. And I got to cook tomorrow.
Oh, also, hold on. WKYAN News too. That's the news outlet I'm working on. Go look that one up too.
Hey, so Eddie, send that one to me.
Most definitely. I'll tag you in a video or something. You can link it.
Yeah. Do that.
T Nathan social is the same. T Nathan _Lokius, the Savage Lokius. Y'all know me. I speak 1906 on TikTok as well as every other social media platform. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. As always, y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace.